Mention and take note of Thelma Goldstein's passing. Just an outstanding person and someone who has truly contributed to our party here on Cape Cod for decades. And I know that she will be missed, and her friends and family. This is a sad day. And thank you to the League of Women Voters, and as well to Bob Isidore and the Cape and Islands Democratic Council and the Media Center here. You know, in a way, it's refreshing because this is one of the first times that I've ever had a written statement to read. Normally, I give speeches sort of off the cuff. So I will read my statement. I'm not sure how long it takes, but here goes. Yep. Dear friends, neighbors, constituents, and voters, for the past 4 years, I've been blessed with the opportunity to serve as the state representative for the 2nd Barnstable District in the Massachusetts House of Representatives. And in doing so, I've fulfilled a lifelong dream of serving in the state legislature. And it's been my honor and privilege to represent the towns of Barnstable and Yarmouth on Beacon Hill. Earlier this year, I declared my candidacy for state senate. And tonight, I'm announcing my intention to withdraw from that race and to retire from the legislature at the end of my current term as state representative. I would be remiss if I didn't take this opportunity to thank the people who have supported and encouraged me in my efforts to serve the community that I love. In particular, I'd like to thank my wife, Sarah, my children, Emma and Ben, my parents, Rich and Karen, my legislative aides, Jack Pitney and Owen Fletcher, both of whom are outstanding gentlemen and have truly helped our community in service with me. I'd also like to thank, obviously, the people of Barnstable and Yarmouth who have supported me in the past, from those who invited me into their homes to share their concern and express their hope for our community, to those who have reached out to me and lent a hand with my campaign or contributed to my success in large and small ways. And finally, I'd like to thank my legislative colleagues, including every current and past member of the Cape and Islands legislative delegation. Please know that my decision to withdraw from public life comes neither suddenly nor without thorough contemplation. I'm compelled to share that my decision to end my campaign for state senate and to retire from politics at the end of my current term is not predicated upon any particular event, but rather the cumulative effect of many events over the course of my candidacy for and service in the state legislature since 2012. The events of this campaign and past campaigns have taught me the value of family time that many people take for granted. At times, I have truly loved being the state representative for the 2nd Barnstable District. I've always considered it an honor to be entrusted with the responsibility of advocating for our community on Beacon Hill, but I've never loved the time that it takes away from being a husband or a father, nor the strain that being a politician can sometimes place on one's family. I'm proud of my service in the state legislature and to our community. As a state rep, I've helped to increase funding for our public schools. I've been given the opportunity to honor a fallen soldier and childhood friend with a lasting Veterans Memorial. I've helped secure funding for services for the child victims of sexual abuse. And I've enabled the preservation and protection of Cape Cod, the place that I love and I call home. I've been an advocate for animal rights, for civil rights, and for social justice. And I've strived to do what is right as opposed to what is popular. And I've really, truly never wanted anything more than to be the best advocate and representative for our community that I can be. The only thing that I love more than Cape Cod is my wife and my family. And sadly, the unpleasant, hostile, and frustrating experiences associated with running for and serving as a public official take a toll on one's personal and familial life. Given the fact that the dark side of politics cannot be avoided in the current political system, I cannot, in good conscience, subject those whom I love to foreseeable pain by continuing to seek public office. Therefore, it's with a heavy heart that I withdraw from the Democratic primary for state senate. And my desire is now to focus on what matters most to me, which is my family and the next stage of my professional life, whatever that may be. And in closing, I hope that this decision to withdraw from the Democratic primary for state senate will not be interpreted as anything other than a testimony to my wisdom, for it is wise to make this announcement at the beginning of the summer here on Cape Cod.
I think Mr. Mannal deserves a round of applause.
Thank you. I leave my. Yeah. Well, see, I also love live surprises and stuff. But, I leave the two candidates, and I wish you the best of luck, both of you.
I hope you're going to stay and ask a few questions.
No. This is your debate. Your debate.
Hey, well, thank you.
And thank you for your service and
Thank
all the good that you have done for the
Okay,
Cape and Islands.
we have a little more room here.